Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Galaxy A57 5G. Now, this is Samsung's mid-range device, and in terms of price, as you can see in the bottom here, it clearly shows that. It's still not a cheap smartphone. But for those of you who don't want an entry-level device and you want something better in terms of specs, in terms of camera, a great screen, that's where this guy comes in. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Galaxy A57 to see exactly who this smartphone was made for. So this is the box of the Samsung Galaxy A57 5G. Now this looks nothing like your flagship devices from Samsung. This is a completely different box, and if we unbox this, on the inside you're greeted with the smartphone straight away. So this is the Galaxy A57 5G. We'll take a look at it later on, but inside the box you'll also get other accessories. Now, because it's a Samsung device, you don't get too many things, but you will get your SIM ejector tool over here. You're also getting a few manual books as well as your warranty card, and the final thing would be your Type-C to Type-C charging cable. Now the first thing we want to take a look is the design of this smartphone. Now mine comes in this grey color, but they have 4 color options you can choose from. I know a lot of people love the navy color, but this is my favorite because it looks the cleanest. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is the nicest color for the Galaxy A57? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, in terms of design, this is full-on flagship kind of design from Samsung. You can tell that this has a curved body that's really nice to hold, as well as a camera bump that represents the S26 lineup of flagship devices. So this definitely does not look like an entry-level or mid-range device from Samsung because the design resembles one of the flagship devices they have. Next, let's take a look at the screen quality of this smartphone. Now the thing that I love about what Samsung did here is they did not put just a normal screen on this device. This is a Super AMOLED Plus display. Now for those of you who have used really good displays, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Or even if you're someone who's coming from a lower quality display to this, you will definitely be able to tell the difference. This thing is absolutely beautiful in terms of how sharp the colors are. And together with the dual stereo speaker system, it gives a fantastic experience when you're watching movies and things like that.
Don't do that! Dad, wait back! Enough with the showboating! What do you mean? They like it! That's what they came here for! Dancing packs!
Now, I'm not sure how clear it is to you guys on your screens, but this smartphone has one of the most beautiful screens in a smartphone today. And for those of you who watches movies, videos and things like that, this thing with the dual stereo speaker system, absolutely perfect. Next, let's take a look at the camera system of this smartphone, and this thing features a 50 megapixel main camera. Now, this is a triple camera setup, but you're only getting a wide camera, an ultra wide camera, as well as a macro camera. So I'm not sure what Samsung was doing when they designed this and who they were targeting, but so many competition have cameras that comes with a telephoto camera at this price point. Now the camera quality is really good, as I will show you later on, but you don't get the opportunity to zoom in and get really high quality photos because you're missing that lens. So here are the sample photos that I've taken using this smartphone, and you can tell it's really high quality photos. Now I don't have any issues with the photos that this smartphone can take. Now this smartphone also comes with a dedicated Nightography mode, so photos at night, as you can see here, is absolutely beautiful. It's definitely one step better than many smartphones in the market today. Yeah, if you're someone who takes a lot of photos at night or even at dark places, this is probably the smartphone to get. Now, for your video recording, you can shoot up to 4K 30 frames per second, no 4K 60. But hey, to me that's fine because at this price point, to get 4K 30 is probably all you're gonna need. Now when it comes to your performance, this thing is using the Exynos 1680 5G. It's not the best gaming chipset, but definitely a powerful chipset from Samsung, and it can give you gaming experiences up to 120 frames per second. But however, if you take a look here, it does not stay consistent. My only issue is when this device gets a little bit too hot, then you're not gonna get a stable frame rate anymore. No hate on Samsung, great device, runs really good in terms of gaming. It's just that it's not as stable as I would like it to be. Now also, if you take a look at the settings I have here, the highest you can go up to is high. It's definitely not the best gaming device out there, but if you want to do some mid-range gaming at high frame rates, then I guess it's something you can still do on this smartphone. But yeah, just don't expect too much in terms of gaming performance is what I would recommend to you guys. Basic gaming, not too much of expectations, I think it's fine. Now lastly, in terms of battery life and using the smartphone on a daily basis, I can get easily a full day of usage with up to 20 to 30% of battery left at the end of the day. Now I do have to clarify that inside here you're only getting a 5000 milliamp battery, but it's more than enough for someone like me. And like I said, as long as you're not gaming and stressing the smartphone too much, you can use your social medias, your daily activities, watch videos and things like that, and you will guarantee get a full day of usage. Also, if your battery does run out, there is a 45 watts fast charging, so you can easily get your battery back up to 100% in about an hour. You know, this year I'm really glad Samsung has finally learned their lesson and put proper fast charging into their smartphones, because that was the one biggest thing missing from their devices before this. Now I hope you guys can see my screen over here, but what I'm showing you is the limited AI features that's available on this device. So why am I showing you this is because while you may have seen many videos showing you things like your morning breeze and things like that that comes with the flagship devices from Samsung, you do not get the flagship AI features from Samsung on the Galaxy A57 5G, so make sure you keep that in mind. So that is the Galaxy A57 5G, a fantastic mid-range smartphone for certain people. Firstly, if you're someone who watches a lot of movies on your smartphone, you need a good quality screen. This smartphone is fantastic for you. If you're someone who takes a lot of photos, you need a reliable smartphone to take photos. This thing can get the job done. Just make sure you're not planning to zoom in too much when you take your photos and you will be fine. However, when it comes to performances, I think this thing runs daily tasks very easily. But if you're a gamer, I would not recommend this because this thing does not have the best gaming performance in terms of the price it's in. And lastly would be battery, and this thing has one of the best batteries in this price point. Now, I'm not sure how Samsung does it, but they put a smaller battery in here, but their smartphones can last longer than competitions with bigger batteries. So I guess it's software optimizations and things like that, but I can guarantee you the A57 5G has a fantastic battery life. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys can help me subscribe and support my channel, because that's the only way I can get my hands on more devices to review here. So I really do need all your help to help me subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!